Geesh, I sure hope so. I tried streaming a second ago and it was going down, so hopefully this will actually stay up. Hello, everybody who's watching after the fact. My name is Joey, and I'm going to be playing some Crash Bandicoot because I am excited for the Spyro remake, and I figured, why not? This will be fun. This will be a good time. So let's make it a good time. Hopefully some people join in live, and that might be fun too. If you're watching after the fact, the live stream chat should still be appearing on the video, so you should still be seeing that as I go by. And it is loading. We are still loading. Oh boy. Here we go. Yay. Here we go. So I have actually played through all of these games 100% at this point. So what I would like to do, I think, for this first session anyway, I am going to be playing through the original game from scratch, completely new. I might get to 2 and 3 eventually. I really enjoy 2 in particular. 3 is good too. I like all of them, but first one is probably the weakest. But I will. Oh, do I wanna? Yeah, I'll write autosave. Sure, why not? But yeah, I'm gonna start at the beginning because the beginning is a good place to start. That is for damn sure. Oh boy, more loading.
But, Dr. Cortex, we haven't determined the cause of past failures.
Moron! This Bandicoot will be my general, and he will lead my Cortex commandos to world domination. This time, I shall reign triumphant.
Man, I love the look of the remastered cutscenes. I think the developers did a really good job of honoring the original games and also kind of improving on them, especially with number 1, because you know, anybody who played the original Crash Bandicoot on PlayStation 1 should know that it's significantly harder than most of them, so I do quite enjoy it.
Failure again.
Yeah, so 2 and 3 are still good, but I think overall, I think 1 has gotten the most improvements from this remake, which has me curious about what if that's going to be the same case for Spyro, because it seems, at least up until this point, they've only ever shown off stuff from the first Spyro game in their remake. So I think, you know, they're probably spending the most time on that one, because I know 2 and 3 are pretty darn good games on their own. So they probably don't need to tweak a whole lot. And here we go. Here's our orange boy. What color boy is your favorite? Sound off in the comments below. I like purple boy. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I hope my microphone is working okay, by the way. Did a little test before, but you never know. I'm gonna jump on that guy. Oh, that was terrifying. I am sorry, crab guy. Goobada. Yes, I will get a goobada. When I was really but it's Aku. He's a character, not just a thing. There's another one. Oop. So, stop me if I've said this before, but I believe now that I have said I am planning on 100%ing this on stream. Maybe I haven't said that on stream, but I'm planning to. So you will see me trying to collect all the boxes as I go. I will hopefully not be missing stuff, but you know, it is a live gameplay, so anything can happen for shizzle, my nizzle. What do I have? Okay, I should be all good. Head over here, get that one, and over there. Yeah. Forgive me if there are moments where I am more silent than anything. Got our first gem, hurrah! But yeah, forgive me if I'm too silent sometimes because I'm concentrating on the game. It's hard to talk and play at the same time. Nice. I really I really like these perfect screens. I like what they do when you don't have any, when you don't get any boxes. It's just all the boxes that you didn't get come crashing down on Crash, and he just sinks to the ground and looks real sad about it. So makes you want to go back and get all those boxes or crates. I think they're officially called crates. I'm not positive myself. Okay, so that was our first level, Insanity Beach, all done. Should I go to Stormy Ascent? It's a really hard DLC level. Nah, I'm not gonna do it later. I'll do it after the playthrough, why not? Jungle Rollers, next level, woo! I'm feeling good, guys. I hope you are too. Still pretty darn excited to see a whole 0 people tuned in. Thanks for catching this live. It's pretty rad, I think. And in case it wasn't made obvious, I guess I should address that I am streaming this on my PlayStation 4 because I currently do not have like an Elgato or any other like recording device myself. Which one day I would like to, because there are some games I would like to stream that are not on the PlayStation 4. And then also there are some games on the PS4 where they will not let you stream because there's just so many like hidden cutscenes and stuff like that. Oh, well, I can't get 100% in this level because I need a gem to do that, but I will come back. I'll still grab whatever I can anyway. Just because I'm a bit of a kleptomaniac and I like to get the boxes. Or crates. I believe they're actually called crates, but I keep calling them boxes because that's what I do. You guys have any weird things like that with video games where like they have like there's like an official name for something, but you don't call it that? That's my thing here. I bet you a lot of you do that with this game with the Wumpa fruit. I know a lot of people call them apples. Or peaches. I thought they were peaches when I was little before I read the instruction manual and found out, nope, they're not actually a real thing. They are a made-up thingamabobber called Wumpa fruit. My girlfriend! Oh no, Mr. Steal Your Girl! Ugh. Man, don't you hate it when that happens? When you're just zipping through a bonus stage and then your girlfriend's right there and then boom, she's gone. Ugh. Just the worst feeling, am I right, guys? Gosh. Been there, done that. Go to hell, Piranha. And there's 3 missing, because I need a gem platform to get those 2. Yeah, in the in 2 and 3, when you don't get the boxes, or rather on levels where you can't get 100%, it's usually a lot more obvious. Because they have, usually you'll get to the end and be like, oh, there's like 30 boxes missing. Okay, I guess there was a secret path I need for a gem. But in this first game, they only have like a couple on certain gem paths. So that kind of sucks because it's hard to know, faux show, if you are missing stuff. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of spaced out. I don't know if that made sense at all or not, but we're going to the Great Gate. Not to be confused with the Great Gatsby. Just replace the E with an S and add a by, and there you go. So, if anyone's curious, I actually have not played much of 1 before this remaster came out, because I did play this game when I was younger. I had a friend who had the first game, and I borrowed that from him at one point. But I didn't until I got one on the PlayStation Network on the PS3 store quite a few years back now. And I knew it was like really hard and stuff, so I haven't really like played it much. I actually have not 100% of the original version, because the original version, in order to 100% it, you have to collect all the boxes in each level and not die in each level. So, for the remake, they fixed that to be more in line with the other games of the series, but still, it was quite hard in the OG PS1 game. So I never did it. But with this game, when it came out, I immediately started playing through this, and I love all the little changes that they made to Crash 1 to make it more playable. Because now you don't need to go through each level without dying. Just on the colored gem challenges you need to do that. $9.11. Okay. Hop, and there it goes again. All right. Sheesh. But yeah, I more so played 2 and 3 when I was young. 2 was the first one I owned, and oh, you can't actually 100% this one either, because gem platform taking me over this, so we'll come back. We'll come back. But yeah, so I owned Crash Bandicoot 2 first, and I have a lot of memories of playing that. Because I knew my mom liked to play video games with me a lot too, and that was one that she liked to play too. That and Spyro Year of the Dragon, which just so happens to be my favorite game of all time. So naturally, I'm pretty stoked about the Spyro remake, because that game will be there. And will probably be the first one that I play. Because unlike with this, because when I first got this, the Sane Trilogy, when it came out, I started with Crash 1, and then I did 2, and then 3, because I was just as interested in playing 1. But with Spyro, I had the first game, but I remember not liking it nearly as much as 3. And I never had the second one until somewhat recently, probably like 6-7 years ago, which is somewhat recently in my mind, I guess. So yeah, a lot of people say 2 is their favorite of the Spyro games, but I like 3, because I grew up in that one. So, I might just, as long as they still do the same thing they have here, where you can choose which game to start with, then I will probably start with numero 3. And then just work my way back to 1. So these are kind of, the boulder levels were kind of the staple for Crash, I guess. Or the thing that, like, everyone kind of knew him for, or the games for. Got it. Blink. Hooray! Another gem down. I tell you, nothing is more satisfying than just being able to collect all these gems. It's just super satisfying when you get all the boxes. I don't know what it is, if it's just like the sounds and just seeing that number counter go up, you know. I like that. I like collecting things in games. That is my fun time. Upstream, here we go. So, for anybody watching after the fact, I would like to make live streams more of a common thing that I do on the channel, because I have found that, well, one, it's a fun way to, you know, get out some YouTube content and still play some games at the same time, and it's a nice little stress reliever for myself too, you know, getting to do this stuff. A little easy to set up too, with the whole streaming services being offered on the PlayStation 4 itself to do. So that I quite enjoy. So yeah, expect to see more of this in the future. I would like very much to do some Walking Dead leading up to the final season. I think that would be fun. I would like to play through Life is Strange before Life is Strange 2 comes out. Because they just released the Captain Spirit thing, which is the prequel to Life is Strange 2. And I have been hearing wonderful things about that. And I would very much like to play that soon. But I'm deciding against doing that now because I have a few friends who we watched E3 together, and when it was shown off at the Microsoft conference at E3, we were all super stoked about it. Or rather, I guess I was super stoked about it. And so a few of my friends were like, yeah, let's play through it together sometime. So I'm hoping we can get everybody together and maybe we can do it. Because I have been doing my level best to stay away from spoilers from that game. But I have heard that they say that character is going to be involved in Life is Strange 2. So that the ending sets him up to be a character in that. I don't know if he'll be the main character or like a secondary character or what, but I think that's cool. So yeah, and some Walking Dead too, that I'm really excited for. Final season and all of that, and 3 more, but I still need more gems. See, remember how I said that, you know, the best feeling in the world was getting all the boxes and then getting a gem? The worst feeling in the world is this. You missed 3 boxes. But anyway, yeah, Walking Dead is something I am very excited for, because it looks like the final season is going to be super cool, of the game series. So, and I'm just super invested in Clementine's story, so that's something I'm looking forward to as well. Papu Papu, our first boss fight of the game. Here we go. Fun times, fun times. This guy kind of reminds me of me a little bit. Falling asleep in his chair. I am a little more fit than this guy, though. I think I can get away with saying. So this one is a little tricky because you can't stand right behind him because he will hit you when he launches back. But it is fairly easy. Oh, I am zooming through him. Okay. And we just killed a man. So moving on. Oh boy. I don't know how long I'm gonna be streaming for. Maybe a bit. Oh, okay. This is a cool thing. I'm gonna go here. So, do I want Coco to join the adventure? Yeah, sure. So, here's a cool thing that was added to these games is, in all 3 games you can now switch between Crash and his sister Coco. It was introduced originally in Crash 2, and wasn't made playable until Crash 3, but only in certain levels. So now you can play as her in all of them. Except for some racing stuff in Crash 3, I think. But most of them you can. So I'm just going to show that off. She doesn't play any different, really. Physics are still the same. She just has some different animations and all that jazz. So here she is. Whee! Nice. Oh, there we go. So, Crash 1 is actually a little bare bones in terms of control compared to 2 and 3, because in Crash 1, all you can do is run, jump, and spin. Whereas in Crash 2 and 3, there's sliding. You can run when you get the power up. You can like do a dash jump and like all sorts of other crazy maneuvers. You know. That jump always trips me up a little bit. Just a tad. Just a tad. So, I realized that this live stream was a little... Oh, and there's our first death, ladies and gentlemen. 20 minutes in. I have 26 lives left. Okay. Not bad, not bad. And now, if this were a colored gem level, I would not be able to get it anymore because I died. But I don't believe it is. I don't even know if I can get the gem in this one yet. We'll see once we get to the end. But I will get everything on the way. Okay, hold on. There we go. Be careful with things like that. You can kind of screw yourself over if you're not careful. There we go. Bonuses. One of the most important things they added to this game is just a box counter. I think it's good that you can see how many there are and how many still you get, kind of thing. Oh, I think I was interrupting myself for the plot before. Yeah, what I was saying is I know that this live stream was really impromptu, hence why, you know, if you're watching after the fact, it still says 0 people watching, because 0 people are watching! And that's because I didn't really announce this anywhere or do anything with it, you know, which is okay. Yep, I can't complete this either because there's another gem path I gotta go down. But let's do all the bonus stuff anyway, why not? Okay, these ones are a little tricky. Hey, there we go. Tricky but rewarding. Hey. Yeah, look at all those lives we got. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. But yeah, from now on, I will try to be making some updates fairly soon. I have heard there is a way to just post on YouTube, and that can get sent to subscribers. So I'm gonna attempt to do that. Otherwise, you may see me post on like a Twitter, Facebook, something like that, perhaps. I will try. I will figure things out. But yeah, it will be more regular. And I think moving forward, this is just more so. This was a test. This was something I just really wanted to do. Just kind of off the cuff, you know. I was sitting around. I'm like, I don't have any rehearsal or work to go to tonight, so I can do this. I am all good. Also, I've been having kind of a hard time a little bit recently. I've just been overworked a little bit, because I'm doing a play right now. I've also got a job teaching at a summer camp, and my grandma is in the hospital right now, so I am having to balance a lot of things, but things are going well. Things are doing good for the most part. My grandma's healing up okay. Summer camps, while stressful, are fun, and the show is going really well too, so I can't really complain. I remember these levels being really hard in the original Crash 1, so I feel like physics made this just a little easier. Just a little. And I actually think there's only... Oh, I went flying. Good golly. I actually think there's only one more hog level in this game, and I think it's even a secret level. So not even something everybody would see, so... Usually when people talk about this one, they'll call it the hog level, because they think it is the hog level. But I'm fairly certain there's at least one more, right? But I do think it's like a secret level. Whoop! Well, I got the gem. Did that count? Oh, that was funny. Oh, I dig the music too. They remastered all of the tracks. Oh, ooh, landed right on the spikes too. Well, fine. Okay, this time we got it. This time. Yeah, the music's really good in this. All the remastered tracks are wonderful. know, it's really funny because they, I keep saying remastered, but this is more of a remake, which is why I always thought it was weird that they, when developing it, they would always call it the Crash Remaster, because it's not a remaster. Like to me, a remaster is taking like the original game code and just like up-resing it for a new generation kind of thing. Like, it was sort of like Skyrim for like PS3 versus it being re-released on PS4. That's a remaster. This is a remake because they completely remade everything from the ground up. From what I understand, I think for the Spyro game, it's the same way too. But I know a lot of people were concerned about this one a little bit before the game was released because they just weren't sold on what was being shown, or weren't super sure about it. But you know, I think the physics work really well, which was something that a lot of people were worried about. No, it's not exactly the same as the original games, but doesn't need to be. Does not need to be. Another one of these levels. These aren't my favorite, really. Yeah. Whoop-de-doop-de-doo. Gotta be careful sometimes, because the hitbox on that fire is always a little weird. Because sometimes I will clearly jump over it, but it still hits me. So, no bueno. Another reason I really like this remake is full analog control. Because believe it or not, original Crash 1 was released in an era where that wasn't mandatory for games. And even the PlayStation 1 was originally released without a joystick on the controller. So I believe this was a launch title. If not, it came out very shortly afterwards. So it was still in that time. And even the PS3 digital version of Crash 2, you can't use analog control on. The actual physical game you can, but the digital one won't do it for some reason. So, I like to use the analog stick. I always find it a little more precise overall. So I'm very glad to be able to do that on this game. Someone's hiding from me. Oop. Oop. I'll never get her. One day, maybe. One day. Sad thing about Tawna, though, is that she just disappears after this game anyway, so... It's like, oh, poor Crash. He had a real hot girlfriend once, and then never again. Ooh, do I want it? Yep. Got it. Hey, you know what? I don't want to jinx myself, but I usually suck at making these jumps, so... I'm very glad that I have been making them, and not making a fool of myself. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. There was like a secret here. Yep, I can do this. I don't think there are any boxes here that I'm missing, so I'm just gonna keep doing that. There you go. Aha. So, nice little strategy there. Bye-bye, monkey. Oh, yep, that was... Oh, okay. My fault, I rushed it. I'm gonna wait. Whoopie-doopie-doopie-doopie-doop, and jump. There we go. Timing on these can be a little weird. or it feels weird anyway. And yet another level in which I require a colored gem in order to get all the boxes. Okay, so we will be revisiting this level. Yep. Look over here. Grab a little life for me. And here we are. Hoorah! I do not for the life of me remember how many levels like this there are in this game. I want to say there's only one more, but I might be wrong. To me, Crash 1 doesn't really have all that many memorable levels. Still good levels, but, you know, nothing I really remember, like some stuff from 2 and 3. Especially 3. Because overall, I think 3 is a better game. Or at least 3 is more memorable levels, but I like to play 2 more. I like to play 2 more, but 3 has more memorable levels, I think. Hey, 4 people in the chat, hello! Nice to see you watching. Hope you are enjoying. So follow me on this adventure up the creek. And 1 person left. Okay, makes sense. It's okay. It wouldn't be the first time I've scared away people. And here's this random platform here for no reason. Another life. Almost at 50 lives, guys. Sabian, hey buddy. Nice to see you, man. How is it going, pal? Jump. Whoop-de-doop-de-doo. This level, I think I can complete 100% without having to get a colored gem. I think. I do not remember. Going good. Nice to hear, Sabian. I'm doing well. A little tired myself. But I am having fun playing some Crash Bandicoot. I sure am. Jumpity jump, 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 jump. Woo! Ooh, okay. Ooh. Didn't think I'd make that. There we go. Only 40 more boxes to go. Oh. Ooh, that almost got me. Oop. That's my problem with these games sometimes. Sometimes I rush ahead a little too quick. I'm just too too used to playing Sonic the Hedgehog, I guess. I just gotta go fast. Pretty sure there's something here. There we go. Okay, this is it. No, no, no. Okay, well, another death, ladies and gentlemen. But hey, we hit 50. We're at 50 lives. Woo. And we're only like 1/6 of the way done with the game. Wait, did I already? Yep. Okay, I'm good. I think I'm good anyway. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I think what happens is, once I hit that box, I gotta go back, because then some stuff appears that I can get. If I am remembering correctly, which is why the Wumpa fruit comes up. I'll be right back, going on a walk. Alright, sure thing, man. See you in a bit, Sabian. Enjoy your walk. Ah, man, walking, that's something I really ought to do. Okay, we're good. The TNT. Go back up here. Okay, there we go. Now we should be good. Yeah, you know, I have found that, recently I am not quite in the shape that I would like to be. Not overweight or anything, I don't think. But I'm not super comfortable with my body image at the moment. So, yeah, I need to do some walking later. You know, when I was younger playing this game for the first time, I didn't know you could kill the fish. So that just made this level a lot more harder. I'm 17 so far. I think a lot of the boxes are going to be in here. Yep, okay. I feel like that's right. There you go. Nope. Alright, trying to get this one. There you go. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah. Something really fun about just a bunch of boxes being thrown around and just getting to jump on all of them. 'Tis a good time. All of our boxes except for one there. Okay, so we will get the gem at the end of the level. Okay. There we go. Lucky I was able to save myself. And here we are. See, look at us. We're doing good. Already 24% complete. We are now loading the Wampa Islands. Please strap in your seatbelt, because we are going to fight Ripperoo. I like Ripperoo too. I seem to remember it controlling better in this version, but that I think is just because the Sane Trilogy has just better controls in general. But the way that this goes here is there is a pattern that Ripperoo is following, and you want to catch him in the middle of that pattern. So you can see he's kind of just jumping around there. And this is the only time we ever have big TNT here. There we go. Got him. Oh, ooh, I got lucky. Got him twice. Nope. Aw. And I drowned. And I drowned. Not fun. I am getting a notification about my internet connection quality. But I am apparently still online, so hopefully things are still good. If people come in the chat and start telling me things didn't work, well, alright, that was dumb. But yeah, hopefully we're still streaming good. Still streaming good, I hope. You know what, I'm gonna load this up on my computer real quick just to make sure. See we're all live and good. Yeah, no, we're okay. We're all good. Alright, we seem to be good. And sometimes you can get lucky and you can get them twice, like I did before, which is something I was hoping to do. Ugh. Okay, good. He's going in kind of a diamond pattern. So hopefully this... Yay! Got him! Yeah, I don't know why, but for whatever reason when I was playing this boss on the PlayStation 1 version, I just found it extremely difficult. So I remember I had a bunch of lives at this point, and I lost a huge chunk. So I'm thankful we still haven't gotten under 50 still. So, hooray! Not to toot my own horn or anything, but toot toot! Lost City. Okay, so this is a colored gem level, which means we have to do this one without dying at all. So, usually these ones don't require other gems, I don't think, to get. So, this might be quite a bit of a challenge, folks. So, let's see. Hopefully I can do this. So, if I die, you will see me exit the level and come back in, which I think kind of sucks. I think what they should have done is just not have any checkpoints and just make it so that you have to make it through the whole thing. Although I guess for people who don't care about 100% completion, then that would just really suck for, right? So, yeah. I guess there is no real good way around it other than just in the sequels that they made it work better, you know? Which they did. They did big time. I think Crash 2 is one of those games where they just really got the attitude right from a game development standpoint of, okay, we had a hit on our hands, but let's not just make more of the same thing, you know, let's, you know, take feedback into consideration, let's, you know, not make a cheap sequel, let's make a good game, first of all, and let's fix all the problems people have with one, which I think they did, big time, so. And I still think that Crash 2 probably is my favorite of all the games in the series. I love 3 a lot, but, well, okay, I can't get this now, unless, I don't have the slide jump in this one too. Okay, well, I'm sorry folks, but I am actually going to need to get this bonus token if I want to get the gem in this level, so I'm going to have to quit and come back. Which is not what I want to do, but what I must do. And so I shall, and so I shall. Yeah, I'm gonna do my best not to suck super hardcore at this level, and not to speed through and make stupid mistakes like that. Because, yeah, again, gotta beat this level without dying in order to get that special gem. So, gotta get all the boxes and gotta not die, which I very nearly did right there. 99. Ugh, one away, one away. There we go. Something they also added into Crash 1 and 2 that was only originally in Crash 3 was time trial relics. And so they have like little speed through things. You can't collect one per fruit or get any extra lives or anything, but you get extra retries. But basically you get 1 life to get through the whole level, and you gotta do your best to get a good time. So I thought that was fun. And they, in Crash 2 also, when you beat the final boss, they gave you the running shoes again. I did the same freaking thing. Oh my goodness. Okay, I am so sorry, folks. I'm gonna... Ooh. You know what it is? It's because I'm talking. Because I'm talking. Because I want this to not be boring for people who are watching this after the fact, or anyone who's watching this live. Thank you very much, one person, for being here. Okay, you know what? Maybe Crash is bad luck. Maybe girls can do this better. Let's see. Yep.
What have we got?
They also added hints to every level too, which I think was pretty darn necessary for you to be able to figure out certain puzzles. Because in Crash 2, which hopefully we'll get to at some point, in Crash 2 they have in the very first level, how you normally get gems is, you know, you break every box in the level, and then you get the gem. But there's an extra gem in the very first level, that the only way you can get it is if you reach the end without getting any boxes. So, no one knew how to do that. I don't even remember if I ever figured that out as a kid, or if I just like read about it online, or a friend told me, or what. But I definitely did not figure that out on my own. Okay, not gonna spin this. There we go. Okay. Okay, now we gotta focus. New territory, new stuff we haven't seen before. Except I have, because I played the game. I get super paranoid in these levels just because I really don't want to die. Ooh. Another Taunt token. Okay, doing good, doing good. Though I can definitely say I have had moments where I've gotten very near the end. Where I've gotten very near the end of this level and I fudge up somewhere, and that is never fun. Ooh, that I should not have been able to jump off of that. Jumpity doo dah, jumpity yay. Well, oh, it's a good thing fall damage isn't a thing in this game. Yeah, I remember the very first playthrough I did of this game. Alright, this game, the Sane Trilogy version anyway. When I got to this level, this was the one I definitely had the most trouble with. Okay, I'm gonna be a smarty boy, or I'm gonna try to be a smarty boy. What I was trying to do was I was gonna try to jump on the platform and then just spin. Okay, there you go. That works. I'm way down at the bottom, but you know I didn't die. And really, what else is important in life? I think overall I am pretty good at platforming games. I enjoy them a lot. I like my Marios, my Sonics. Although some Sonic games are more racing or action adventure, I guess, than just platforming. Okay, so the embryo bonus stage is up. Oh! Right there near the end. Ah, I'm sorry guys. Coco did fare better though, so maybe we should stick with her. We'll stick with her. We'll do another try as her, and then we'll switch back to Crash if I fail again. It sucks too, because I had an Aku Aku, so if I didn't, you know, act like an idiot and fall into the fire, I totally would have been fine there. See, and it's another thing where it's like, you just get super paranoid playing this game sometimes too, you know, because in that instance in particular, I just got like super nervous right at the end, because I was like, oh no, I broke my Aku Aku, so I don't have an extra hit point, so if this guy gets me, then he gets me, you know, and I was like, I really don't want that to happen, but guess what happened? Exactly that. Another thing they changed in this too, the crates where you normally bounce multiple times on them, in the original game, and in 2 as well, you have to bounce on them 10 times to get the Wumpa Fruit. But in Crash 3, you bounce on them 5 times, and each bounce gives you 2. So they just unified that across all 3 games, and I thought that was kind of cool. Makes it a little more consistent, you know? And consistency is the spice of life. That's not the saying, but, you know, whatever. That was a little reckless on my part, I apologize, but you know what? It panned out okay in the end. Which I am actually kind of surprised it did. I'm also surprised that didn't push me off. I thought maybe it would. Okay. I don't know how to get that. I can see there's a shadow of an Aku Aku. So I assume there would be a way for me to get it. Ooh, I am sorry. That was a little stressful there. Okay. Speaking of stressful. Okay. Got the Aku Aku, Joey. Just keep it. Just keep it for now. Just keep it. Just keep it. Just keep it. You're good. Just keep it. Just keep it. Just keep it, Joey. Come on. Just keep it. Just keep it. Just keep it. Keep it. Keep it. Keep it. Just keep it. It's like beat it. I'm too tired to be funny. Heck, I might even be 3 tired. But I'm tis. So, just a little plug. I'm gonna be doing stand-up comedy soon. No, I'm just kidding. I did it once though, which that was a fun time. I'm gonna kill this motherfucker first, alright? 'Cause I don't trust him. You know, you gotta be really careful with the bonus tokens, because if you open them up, and you don't get them right away, or you spin into it, you can spin them away. Same thing with extra lives, but, you know, those are less important to me, because I get them all the time. Alright, I remember this one being... Whoa! Okay, here's what's cool, though. Deaths in the bonus arenas do not count. Whoa. Okay, so deaths in the bonus arenas do not count, so I will abuse that. Ooh. There we go, there we go. Doing good, doing good, doing good, okay. Yeah, here we go. So no, the bonus levels don't really do anything other than they give you extra lives, and in this version of the game anyway, you need the boxes inside in order to get the gems. This asshole's gonna come at me, I know it. Come here. Come here, prick. Got him. Yeah, okay. So the embryo stages aren't super necessary for completion. Well, actually they are for boxes, what am I saying? But, okay, careful. Okay, that should be good. But, later on, we will get to, there will be some, Cortex bonus missions. And when that happens, ooh, that was really, really stressful overall. Okay, oh, this guy, I remember that guy gave me trouble before my first playthrough this. So I needed to get that box, you know. I'm just gonna chill. I'm just gonna take my time. Ooh, I thought I was totally gonna flub that up. Bye-bye, bat. Okay, careful. There we go. Okay. Because, I haven't been having this problem lately, but when I first played it, I used to, like, fall off when jumping to the bonus platforms. Oh, okay. Yeah, those are tricky. Those are tricky. But good lord, look at all the Wumpa fruit is gonna get me. Ooh. Hoo hoo. But yeah, I don't know if it was just like me having to get used to the original controls being different or what, but yeah, when I first... Ooh, okay, that was just me not holding the button anymore. There we go. Try it again, shall we? We shall. Five, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Such riveting commentary, I know. I just wanted to prove that I can count, you know, to 5 at least. Oh boy. Goodness gracious. Golly gee. Yeah, these things kind of suck too, because they're weird. 2 more boxes, guys, and we got this. Okay, this one's a little tricky too, because we gotta jump on it just right. There we go. Hooray! Now we got the green gem. So this actually opens up a path for us, but I don't remember what level it opens up. So 29% complete. Hoorah! So because I don't remember what path it opens up, I think I am gonna just keep trudging forward, and once we get all the colored gems, we'll make our way back and do a little cleanup before we do the final boss. Okay, let's go back to Crash. We haven't seen our boy in a while. Our orange boy, my favorite orange boy. Mainly because I can't think of many other orange boys besides the Oompa Loompas. But they're a bunch of little pricks anyway, so no. Whoop. Oh, don't tell me I screwed myself. Okay, no, I'm good. Sneaky snake. And I got the sneaky snake. Whoop. I remember thinking that depth perception just totally screwed me over in these levels sometimes. It's a lot better in the Sane Trilogy, but in the original PlayStation game, you know, things being, or the graphics being the way that they are, you know, it definitely was flatter, you know, harder to tell on a 3D plane where we're going, especially on like hallway level design stuff. Because the thing that made Crash Bandicoot different from, let's say, like Mario was, you know, when Mario jumped to 3D with Mario 64, he did like really open areas, you know, like if you think of Bob-omb Battlefield or like any of the main levels from Mario 64, they're super open. Whereas for Crash, they kind of designed them to be like hallways, you know? Bye-bye, Spidey. But yeah. So they're significantly easier, or at least like it's easier to tell where the heck you're going most of the time in the Sane Trilogy version. Which is why I thought, you know, that bringing Crash back was a really smart choice, and I think an even smarter choice was doing this, was remaking the original games, because they're so beloved by so many people, and yet there are almost died there, and yet there are so many improvements you can make. In particular to the first game, because the first game is really archaic with a lot of things, and I still think that there are some things in the yeah, okay, I should have waited a little bit. I still think that there are some things in the first game that just don't work overall really anymore. Namely just some level design stuff is like, well, who would ever think to do that or go there, you know? Hopefully that platform comes back up, otherwise I am very screwed. Hey! Ooh, almost missed out on that one. Alright, gotta be careful with this area. Nothing cooler than just crashing through a bunch of boxes. Oakley dokley. Now we gotta go over here. Whoop. Sorry again if there are a lot of moments of just pure concentration on my part. Because I'm trying not to make the gameplay dull, but I also don't want the video to be dull for people watching, because I don't want to be known as the dull live streamer. I want to be known as the cool live streamer. Which is why I am currently streaming this from inside of my freezer. That is a lie. I'm sorry. I shouldn't lie. Lying's bad, kids. Remember that. Don't lie to your parents. Or anybody. Just don't lie in general. It's probably a good rule to follow. Anybody, not even just kids. Hey, 67. Here we go. 67. That was the year my mama was born. 32%. Almost a third of the way done, guys. We are making some good progress. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna stream. I think a little while, a little more, a little longer, a little bit more. Road to Nowhere. Here we go. This one, this level kind of sucks. If I'm just being honest. Which, I like to do that. I like to be honest. About things and stuff. And there's danger here, that is for sure. So there's a trick where, like, you can walk on the ropes, but it's, like, super imprecise. So, I usually don't do it. I believe there's one more level like this. There might be two more, I don't remember. But this one is not the hardest of them all, for sure. So this might actually go pretty smoothly, but the later ones probably will not. I appreciate Crash's drop shadow still being there, being able to see it. Oh, what the? Okay. Okay, I don't know what happened there, but wow, we're at 82 lives. I feel accomplished. I've finally done something cool with my life, Mom. Don't you love me now? Got 81 lives in Crash Bandicoot. Oh, now I'm an angel. Rest in peace, Crash. If anybody would like any information about the funeral services for Crash T Bandicoot, you can just email me and I'll send them to you. Oh wait, no, we're playing back as him again. He's alive. No, we're good. Okay, never mind. Funeral canceled. These are other levels that, just the way that it's designed. Yeah, I need a red one for that. Well, and I just walk right off. But these are levels that are the way that they're designed. You just really want to speed through them, you know. Like you want to just always be holding the analog stick up and just jumping whenever you have to, you know. But sometimes it's a lot smarter just to kind of do that, you know, and just kind of stop on certain platforms and just get your bearings for a second. Ugh. I thought I was cleared from the piggy, but I guess not. Woo. So I see there are 2 people in the chat. Hello, chat people. I am more than willing to answer some questions or talk about various things if you so wish, so feel free to type in a comment and I will respond to it. Okay. Whoop. Okay, I should have made that, but I guess not. Guess not. Okay, need 20 more. Wow, okay, see, just like that. Stuff like that. There we go. I was not lined up properly. So sad. Much cry. Wow. Ooh, that was close as heck. Hey, wee, it's like Disneyland. Especially the explosion part. That reminds me the most of my experiences at Disneyland. I actually have not been to Disneyland in a very long time. I would like to go back. Actually, I have a friend who was telling me that she wanted to plan a trip for a bunch of her friends to go to Disneyland at some point. She wanted me to come, so I hope that pans out. Because that would be lovely. Too bad I missed 11 boxes. I might want to show this off at some point, but if you miss like 30 boxes, Crash is just like dead on the ground. With just how many that hit him at the end. Although, you know, technically, I think all those boxes did hit Crash, and they did break, so shouldn't I get the gem? Okay, I'm gonna stop. Boulder Dash. Let's have Coco do a Boulder Dash level, why not? Fun. I'll sprinkle some Coco in every once in a while. Teehee. I really wonder if I can get to 99 lives by the end of the live stream. I think it's possible. Maybe not probable, but it's possible. So I will most certainly try. Uh-oh. I love that animation. I don't think I've seen that before. Of her looking back at the boulder all scared and stuff. Pretty cool. Alright. Getting more lump of fruit. Whoopie-doopie-doo. Jumping on the platforms. Dee-dee-dee. I'm jumping on some more platforms. I really don't want the boulder to kill me, so I'm singing the song. Singing a song to the boulder gods. Please spare me. I really do not want to die right now, so please spare me. So I got a new album dropping on Spotify pretty soon. Give it a listen. That's not true. Ooh, I wasn't sure if that was gonna get me or not. You know, although about the album thing, I did at one point consider it was a long-running joke with one of my friends that whenever we would drive in the car and a song would come on, we would start singing it, but we would sing it as Toad from Super Mario Brothers. So for a long time, I was like, I'm gonna make an album. I want to make an album of just Toad songs. It's gonna be great. And I very nearly did that. And there's the thing I gotta get, so gotta have the purple gem for that. So unfortunately, I do not get all of the boxes here. Ooh, well, she looks so scared. Now she's got cratophobia after this. Which, you know, oddly enough, is actually the fear of ducks, not the fear of crates. No, I'm just kidding. I have no idea. I don't even know what the fear of ducks is. Probably quackophobia. That just seems right. Sunset Vista. Here we go. This was one that I remember in the original version a lot of people... Ooh, excuse me. Oh my goodness, that was a horrible burp I had to do. I remember a lot of people were saying that they really did not like this level. And I remember having quite the hard time on it as well. I don't actually remember... I don't think this... this does not have... Yeah, no, that's just a clear gem. That's not a colored gem, so I think we will be okay. Really, I'm really curious if Wolf from the Moon, aka Sabian, is gonna come back from his walk or not. It's nice to have you for all of 2 minutes, buddy. Hope you come back soon. I might as well talk about this now. I have no idea when I'll be streaming next. It will not be tomorrow. Because I am busy tomorrow. Because I have work from 8 a.m. until 6. And then rehearsal at 6 until like 10. So, and I have a show Friday, so I want to be well rested for that. Although, I might consider doing a late night stream tomorrow, I guess. I could do that. If there was enough interest, which I doubt there is, since one person is currently watching. Thank you for tuning in. You are my #1 fan, because you are my only fan. Jump. Oh, that part always makes me nervous, because even though only a little bit dips down, you know, like, you always feel like it's gonna be a lot more, you know? Like, it just, the whole thing is just gonna come. Oh! Aku Aku was there. Oh, how nice of him to join me on my journey. Okay, and now he's gone. To be fair, though, that was my own damn fault, so... Whoo! You will find that I am the type of gamer who makes strange sounds, whenever unexpected things happen. So, get ready for that. Ooh. Here we go. That was weird. I feel like the sound was a little off on that moment. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. Doop-a-doop-a-dee-bop. Ooh. How many more we got? 90. We have 90 in this level? Good golly, Miss Molly. Which, for those of you that don't know, I died. But what I was going to say was, those of you that don't know, Good Golly, Miss Molly, that is a song. It's an old-timey song. My grandpa used to hum it a lot. So I got to saying it quite a bit. Ooh, ooh, I am, ooh, 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 ooh. I need to lie down for a minute after that. That was stressful, and I totally just wasn't paying attention. No, I'm just going. And jump. Here we go. Is your oh, that was just really unfortunate. There are a lot more vertical levels in this game than there are, I think, in any of the other ones. Actually, yeah, now that I think about it, I don't think there really are any climbing levels in 2 or 3 at all. I think they, kind of realized that these were the least liked of all the levels. Or some of the least liked levels, I think. A lot of people didn't like Toxic Waste, I think it was, or whatever, whichever one has the barrels coming down at you. And then the Cortex Power, I think, is the other one that has like the sludge and like the all the weird, crazy, different turns you gotta make, you know. No real pattern and all that. Yay! We done good. 89 lives. We have 90 lives, never mind. We might actually be able to get to 99, guys. That's my goal. That's my goal for this stream. I want to get to 99 lives before we end. Not to say that we will end right when I get 99 lives, but it might pan out that way. It might Peter Pan out that way. And I'm just gonna fall down and just get burned. Man, don't you just hate that? When you just fall 30 feet right onto a pit of fire. Gosh. It's just the worst. Definitely in my top 5 worst feelings. Okay, come here, boy. Come here. Here, little lizard guy. That whistle probably sounded really horrible on the microphone. I am so sorry. Got the Cortex one. Because there's a key in this level. Now, I think the Cortex ones, tokens, I think you only need 2 for the level. I could be very wrong, though. I don't remember. Ooh. Okay. Go, 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 go. Jumpity, jumpity. Oh! I need to get up there, though. I need to get up there. I'm not gonna be able to get up there. I'm gonna die, so that I can then get up there. If I said get up there yet. Because I gotta get up there. I gotta get up here, too. Get him! Ooh, I almost didn't spin into that. That would have been very bad. I do not remember what other level has the Cortex bonus in it, but I think one of them, the other one must come later in the game, probably. If I am remembering right. There we go. And then I died. But the important thing is we got the token and it carries over. Come on, boy. Come here, boy. Come here, boy. Okay. You know, I can't fault him because he did what I asked. He came here. Sabian, you're back. Hello, my friend. How was your walk? Was it nice? Did you walk a dog? Were you with your family? Ooh! Okay, I should have spun. That was my bad. Oakley dokley, come here, boy. Come here, buddy, come here. Well, I did have over 90 lives, but now it's 87. I was alone and it was fun. Nice. Okay, cool. I don't know if you were here for this, but the moment you said you had to go leave and take a walk, I was just telling all the fine 2 people that were watching at the time that I feel like I'm out of shape and I need to start walking around myself. So yeah, just thought you should know that your walking has inspired me, Sabian. It sure has. Ooh, almost didn't make that. Ooh, alrighty. Okay, I don't need to worry about anything else anymore now. Ooh, haha! I cheated you, game! How's the show going? Oh, my show is going well. Those of you not in the know, I'm an actor. I act in the area that I am in. I am currently doing a show called Peter and the Starcatcher, which if you haven't seen or haven't read or heard of or anything, totally would recommend it. Well, depth perception screwed me over on that one. I'd really recommend it because it's a it's kind of a fun little cheesy origin story for Peter Pan. And so but it's like through the guise of like an acting troupe playing out the show. So that I think is, god damn it. All right. That I think is fun. I think that's kind of fun. And overall, our production went really well. I'm super proud of it. We still got another weekend of shows left to do. If those of you who have been watching the video after a fact and have been, you know, listening to what... I couldn't jump there. And have been listening to what I've been saying the entire time. I talked a little bit about it, yeah. So that's what I am doing this weekend. I am doing the show stuff. But yeah, got one more weekend of shows left, and first weekend went really well. We had a real cool crowd. Weirdly enough, our Sunday matinee crowd was our best. They were super full, super lively. Very strange, because usually matinees are not. Okay, can I? I can't just make that, can I? Ooh, okay, nice, 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 nice. Ooh, okay, that was close, that was close. I'll make it this time, though. I will make it. I will. This, I swear. You know what? Actually, I didn't mention this. I'll mention it, though. For those of you interested in who I play in the show, in Peter and the Starcatcher, I play, I'm also an ensemble role, so I play, like, a lot of roles, so not just the one I'm going to talk about, but, I got a key, hooray. And we use those to unlock extra levels. I play Fighting Prawn is his name. He is the king of the mollusks, which is like the, if anyone who's ever seen like the original Disney Peter Pan or things like that, he is like, he's the leader of what is supposed to be the Native American tribe on the island, you know, with like Tiger Lily and whatnot. So that is who I am. I also get to play a pirate and all sorts of other things. Molly, haha, yes, that is that's a fun joke in the show. We there's a character named Molly, and when she comes in, all the mollusks start laughing because in our native language, Molly means squid poop. So I get to roll on the floor like a hyena and laugh my butt off, which is one of my favorite pastimes. It was cool to get to do that in the show. And he stole my girlfriend again. Oh, don't you hate it when yellow people just come up and do that? And by yellow people, I mean cartoonishly yellow people and not the racist thing. Oh boy, sometimes I say things and I fall all the way down. Okay, great. Cool. I deserve that. I deserve that for the yellow remark. I didn't mean it that way. God, oh boy. That is... Whew. Good time report. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it, Sapien. Oh man, you know, actually I had a... Oh boy. Do I want to tell the story? Okay, I'm gonna tell the story. I had another close call with one of my lines at one point. Because in the show, somebody says something about knickers, which means like pants, because we're all British and stuff. And that sounds particularly close to another thing, and people at times may have come close to saying that to somewhat hilarious results. So yeah, That was a fun time, and yay, we got the gem. Oh, that was a long level. This might be the longest. That might be the longest one in the game. I'm not sure. But yeah. So cool. We got the key and everything too. Look at that. 43% complete. Not bad. Not bad for our first session here. Again, I am not sure when I will be streaming again. 'Cause tomorrow at this same time I will be at rehearsal, because I have work from 8 till 6, and then rehearsal from 6 till like 10. So, yeah, unless anybody would be up for a late night live stream tomorrow, I think either it'll have to wait until, well, I died. It'll have to wait until some other time. Perhaps Friday in the morning or afternoon before my rehearsal. I'm not sure. Okay, so Koala Kong. This is kind of a cool boss fight. So what we need to do here is kind of wait for this big one to be thrown, and then you're gonna spin that right at him. Spin it right at him. Right at him. Yeah, there you go. Whoop. And what makes this really challenging is the TNTs. And then getting distracted because you're trying to talk while you play the game. Alright, you gotta be careful because of those carts too, because you don't want that to hit the cart. Because the cart can block you hitting it. Oh, darn it. Okay, that was a close one. 90 lives, 90 lives. We can get to 99. I believe in me, guys. And as long as I believe in me, I can do anything. Isn't that right? I think that one was pretty close. Koala Kong is an interesting villain from the Crash series because this is the only game he appears in. As far as I'm aware. He might, you know what, now that I say that, he probably is in, like, Crash Bash or Crash Boom Bang, the party games that they made. But he doesn't reappear as a boss, which is weird because that is a huge motif with the Crash games. Is that the bad guys tend to come back. So most of the new bosses that are introduced in Crash 2 come back in 3, and then like Twinsanity and Crash the Titans, stuff like that. Because Tiny Tiger comes back, Engine comes back, all those guys. Pretty much everybody except for the Komodo brothers from 2. There we go. We beat Koala Kong. Bye-bye, buddy. Man, that koala really needs to stop skipping leg day at the gym. I mean, geez. You see those twigs? They were very twig-like legs, that is for sure. Okay, going strong. With an hour 30. About an hour 30 in. Cool. Heavy machinery. Alright, we're getting near the end here, I think we've beaten 2 of the islands. I think there's only 1 or 2 more left. Heavy machinery. Let's get some heavy machinery in here. Whoop-de-woo. Failing a bonus round doesn't cost lives. Good job. Thanks, Sabian. Appreciate it. I really like Crash Bandicoot, so I try to be good. Oh, okay, this is not the level I thought it was, but that's good, because I like this level better than the level that I thought it was. Okay, now there's I think this level has a very weird secret where you have to jump down one of the areas. Was it here? No, it wasn't here. Never mind. Can't get under there. Maybe it's not this one, but it's one of the levels like this, where there's an area that you can go down and there are boxes that you have to get, and it's like really easily missable, you know? I remember when this game was coming out, or was like first being shown off. It's right here. Yep, there you go. Okay. I thought there was some sort of tell, but I couldn't remember what it was. It was just two robot dudes chilling there. And this thing takes you back. But this was one of the... Oh, never mind. Gotta jump. But this was one of the first levels that they showed off. Or the one that they kept demoing at various conferences and whatnot. So that actually made it stick out in my head a little bit more than it did in the original PlayStation game. I did enjoy that. Because I do like the aesthetic here. I think Vicarious Visions, the developers of this, really nailed a lot of things about this, and I'm really excited to see if they continue doing more stuff. Rumor has it next year there might be another Crash game from them. So, well, I got the life, but I immediately used it, so it's like I did nothing anyway. And we're back at the beginning, so it really is like I did nothing. Life is pointless. Ooh. Happy fun times. Happy fun times. Whoop. Yep. Doing good, doing good. Oh man, I love seeing the life counter go up and the Wumpa counter go up. It's just one of those things in video games where, like, just seeing numbers go up and stuff is just always going to be super satisfying to me. That's why, ooh, that was ooh. Anyway, that is why I will always like RPGs, because leveling up is just always super satisfying as a game mechanic. I just like to see numbers get really big, you know? Makes me feel like I accomplished things. Like I'm a good boy whose life isn't meaningless. Getting a little dark there. I should not go there. I don't have self-esteem issues. What are you talking about? But I digress. Jumpity jump jump. Here we go. Yeah, I can make that. Couldn't make that though. All right. I tried really hard. I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, buddy. Ooh. I like these little robot enemies. They never pop up again in other games, but they're cool. Now that I think about it, the only really recurring, like, enemies, besides, like, most of the bosses in the Crash games, is those, I don't even know what you call them, because I don't know if they have an official name, but those, like, scientist guys, they show up at the end of this game, and then in 2 and 3, they're just dressed up like a bunch of other characters. So they just constantly show up. But other than that, yeah, they don't really have a Goomba of the series, so to speak, as in like an enemy that pops up all the time, you know. Okay, here we go. A lot of orange for Crash Bandicoot. Alright, we're getting here, guys. We're getting here. Yep. Thought that was gonna come up. Here we go. Oh, here we are with the checkpoint. They made, you know, as of the Sane Trilogy, they made all the bonus levels checkpoints too, which is really weird because in this game in particular, there are a lot of instances where there's like an actual checkpoint box, like right by a bonus level. So it's like, why bother, you know? Because from what I understand, they altered level design a little bit for certain things in here, and by that I mean just they changed certain boxes to be checkpoints, because I think they added more checkpoints in certain areas of the game. Ooh. Hey, now we got the embryo bonus stage. Okay, this is another long level. I don't remember this being that long. Oh, I remember this part though. This part sucked. Okay. Oh, okay. I was just about to say, let's see if we can do this first try, but alas, we cannot. And so the world goes on. But I will try again. And eventually succeed, because I have to in order to get the gems. Whoop, dee, doop, boop, boop, dee. Ah. Almost. I'm getting there. I'll get there, guys. I'll get there. I promise. I promise. I'm gonna make you guys proud of me. You'll love me if I start doing really well in Crash Bandicoot, right? That's the key to success, isn't it? Okay. Ah! Almost. I'm getting there. I'll get there. Oh, I remember this one giving me some trouble too when I first was playing this one. Don't make promises you can't keep. I am my own boss, good sir. I will make all the empty promises I would like. Such as, once this channel reaches 1 million subscribers, I will give everybody $1. And not everybody as in everybody in the world, but everyone who's a subscriber. So subscribe. And you'll get $1 once we reach 1 million. Oh, almost there. Okay. We're getting there. The important thing is we're making progress every time we do it. We're improving. Yes, okay. Whew. This part is always so hard just because you gotta just really, you can't really see your jumps, you know? Like, you can't see your drop shadow, so it's just really hard to tell where to be at all times, you know? But we're doing well. We are living the life. Living like Larry, as they say. Nope, no, there's a box there. Extra life. Hooray! Hey, 99! We made it, guys. We made it. And another life. That's meaningless to me. I wish lives stacked. I know they can't. You can't show more than 99, but it would be really cool if, like, when you died and you just gotten a bunch of lives after 99, the counter just wouldn't go down until you hit that point. I don't know how hard that would be to program, actually. Now that I think about it, that might be difficult. 48% complete. Oh, we're almost there, guys. Almost there. We haven't gotten much colored gems, though, now that I'm thinking about it. I do think that there's like a stretch of like 3 levels in a row that are all colored gems, but let's be Coco. We haven't been Coco for a while. We'll play as her. Yeah, I think pretty soon there's at least 2 in a row, I think, or 2 or 3 really close to each other. So, again, once we collect all of the colored gems, we will go back and we will get all of the gems that we couldn't get because we didn't have the color gem platform. Well, thanks for waving at me, Coco. Such a sweetheart. Okay, this was one of the levels that I remember having... Okay, I didn't remember it having laser traps like that, but, you know... Okay, not lasers, but electricity traps. And I'm going to heaven. Taking my laptop with me, though, which is good. Gotta have some entertainment up there. I bet the Wi-Fi is great. I mean, you're already in the cloud. Huh. Uh-huh. Oh, boy. It's okay, guys. If you're groaning, I'm groaning twice as hard. Yeah, see what I mean? Like, this whole stretch here has just a bunch of garbage. Okay, I'm gonna go back, actually. Because that whole section I totally skipped. And I betcha there's gonna be some stuff right here, and I lost my Aku Aku. Oh, no, hold on, you saw my drop shadow, I was clear of that. Okay, I'm gonna head back, and it died again. Well, we did reach 99 lives, but unfortunately we're losing them all because I'm just being so reckless. Oh, I might have gone about this the wrong way. Oh, okay, that worked. I didn't think that would work out in the end. And it didn't, because I jumped right into the... What? Radioactive goop? Although, you know, if comic books have taught me anything, I shouldn't die if I bathe in that. I should just emerge with superpowers. Okay, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Yep. Oh, come on. That should not have killed me. I was hiding behind the thingamabob. Oh, they gave me a pity Aku Aku. If you... Okay. Yeah, I am off my game right now. I am sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Whoop. Okay, here we are. Okay, now actually hide behind the freaking thing. Oh, come on. Damn it. Thought I could just go right to him. Yeah, I know. Oogabadabadoo yourself, man. Whoop, almost didn't jump. Almost did not jump. Which almost would have been bad. Okay. 4 viewers! Hooray! Welcome, everybody. And down to 3. That's alright. It's okay. He wasn't cool anyway. We didn't need him. Or her. Either way. Go to hell, Pinstripe. That's his name, Pinstripe Potaroo. Potaroo? Potaroo? Whatever the animal is, I don't... Oh, I need a gem. Okay. Well, it turns out I was fretting over nothing because I'm gonna die, first of all. Because I actually cannot get the gem in this because I need colored platform. So I'm gonna not worry about it. Except I'm totally worrying about boxes anyway, because I'm a kleptomaniac. I have to collect all of the boxes. Even when it means nothing right now. Which it doesn't. But I still want to get back to 99 lives. Because I felt really good when I got there, and I felt really sad when I lost it. I thought I was gonna die. Okay. We will come back to you, Cortex Power. I swear. Ooh. I will get all of these monsters, though. Because again, I am obsessed with seeing counters go up, so... Hoorah! Hooray! We've done it! Except we missed a bunch of boxes. And by a bunch, I mean 9. You know... maybe not. You know what? Now I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking maybe I didn't even need the blue gem to get it. Because I probably could have made my way to that platform another way. But... I actually, you know what? I think maybe I did need it, so... I'm gonna go back to Crash for a bit. Okay, generator room. Okay, looks like this one does have a colored gem in it. So, you know what that means. I have to break every box without dying. So, if I die, I will have to pause and quit. Oh, this is very similar to the to that one Ruins level we just did not too long ago, except now it's with machinery aesthetics. Okay, here we go. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna wait and hope this thing comes back. It sure did. Thanks, buddy. Okay, that's not a thing. Lighting in here is really dark for whatever reason. Okay. Okay, the moment you step on this platform, you gotta be careful, okay? Because it's about to fall. So that's why I jumped in all the boxes first. See? Bye! TTFN. Which stands for, that's totally not funny. Yeah. Whoop. Ooh, I did not think I would make that. Ooh. And bonus level time. And it's weird that they're bonus levels because they're actually very required for for 100% completion. Because these boxes do count towards your totals. I know in the original Crash 1 for PS1 they didn't, but they changed this because Crash 2 and 3 the bonuses were required as well, so they just wanted to make things more uniform. Oh no, Mr. Steal Girl! Stop it! Stop stealing my girl, Mr. Steal Girl! I'm very tired. I don't think that sentence came out properly. I hope I loop back around to get there. Oh, oh! I didn't think I'd make that. Hey, we're back to 99. Heck yeah, guys! You're proud of me. I'm proud of me. That's all I need. Okay, yeah, this is always weird. Okay, drop shadow is really helping me out right here. Ooh, I thought I was gonna die. But I did not. Thank you, Sabian. I'm glad you're proud of me. God, jumping upwards is really weird on these. You just always feel like you're gonna fall. Okay, that was dumb as hell of me, but you know, at least we made it. 49 to 52. Gotta be 3 more somewhere. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, I think they're all just like right at the end. Whoop! Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, good news is the blue ones you can touch, I think. Red ones, no. Although those ones aren't cold, they're... Those are 3. Those ones are the electricity kind, so I don't think... Maybe you can't touch those. Yay, see? Did it without dying. And so we got, I think, the orange gem. Appropriately. Which, if I'm not mistaken, I think the orange gem is the only colored gem from this game that doesn't appear in later ones. I think, because I think there's one less colored gem in all the other games. Which I might be mistaken about, but who knows? See, okay, this is what I'm thinking of. See, generator room, now toxic waste. So there's 2 levels right by each other that need you to not die in. I'm gonna do this with Coco. Why not? Crash just got a colored gem. He needs to rest. He needs to rest from all of that not dying, you know? So, we're gonna send his sister to not die. And I almost immediately died. That is the Joey way. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with seeing the number go up still for the Wumpa Fruit, because I have 99 lives, so they're not going to do anything. But that's okay. It's okay if they don't do anything. They make me happy. Whoop. This was another level that people really didn't like in the original Crash 1, and I totally see why, because I didn't really like it in Crash 1. Because, again, it was just the, you know, the PlayStation 1 3D graphics and stuff were still in its infancy, so it was just really hard, like, how close these barrels are to you. It's not really, was this a thing up here? No, okay, I didn't see that right. Whereas, you know, with modern day technology and stuff, this level actually becomes quite fun to breeze through, because you can see, whoa, that they are, oh, damn it, okay. See, you know what, I was doing really well. But yeah, it's easier to see because you can see kind of just where they are at. I gotta remember I got Aku Akus. I'm trying so hard not to die, I forget that I can take extra hits. Okay, try it again. Try this again. And hopefully, we will not die this time, so that we can earn that special gem. That special gem. Almost. There you go. Whoop. Whoop. I like the added rock kind of theme to this song. I don't really think it was this way in the original soundtrack. I might be wrong, but I don't remember it having like air guitar, well, not air guitar, but like electric guitar and that kind of stuff, you know. I'm done. I'm not done. Come on, get back up there. Good Coco. I don't know why she's a dog now, but you know. Eating all the Wumpa Fruit. Jumping over the barrels when you're going uphill kind of sucks though, because it's really easy to misgauge your jump and just to like jump right in front of it or right on it sometimes. And then there's these things. Why did I? Okay, you know what? I wasn't paying any attention. Yep. And I don't think they were colored any differently in the original game, but in this, the red ones are the ones that bounce and the yellow ones just roll. So that was handy to have a little difference. So when he was throwing it, that you would know. Ah, damn it. Okay. Trying too hard to be fancy. Gotta quit and do it again. I know, I'm sorry guys. I'm so sorry. So, people in the chat, I did say in the description of this video that I would answer questions. So, if anybody has any questions that they would like to ask me, and before you start typing, my favorite color is red. Just figured that would be in there, so thought I'd let y'all know. And I almost immediately jumped right into the goop. Because again, that is the Joey way. But yeah, feel free to ask me my thoughts on stuff, or what my day was like, or anything. I'll tell you anything. What's your... Oh. Nice job, Sabian. Hey, you get a participation ribbon, though. I appreciate your support. Ooh, ooh! That almost pushed me right off into there. I swear that wasn't me. I was not touching the control stick. Stupid box just shoved me right off. Ooh. I don't know why, but my hands just got real slippery for a second. I'm just jumping all over the place. Going all around. I think I'm jumping too early on a lot of these jumps. That's my biggest problem right now. Crash is a game that's really fun to speedrun. I would like to do that at some point. Maybe not Crash 1 so much, but honestly not even 3 really would be my cup of tea. But 2, I could speedrun 2 for days already. What's my favorite animal? Well, I feel like yours is a wolf, Mr. Wolf from the Moon. Favorite animal? I mean, it's hard not to just say dog, isn't it? Because puppies are so cute and lovable and all that. Ooh, bonus. Forgot. Do the bonus. Yeah, I'd probably say dogs. Dogs are probably my favorite. Because I own 2 dogs right now. And I should have died, but I'm glad I didn't. I have 2 dogs. They are very lovely. One, he's big and white and fluffy, and his name is Wrigley. Like Wrigley Field from, of the Chicago Cubs playing area. Yay, we got the blue gem. Hooray. Because pretty much my whole family is from Chicago. And they love baseball and stuff, so I named him Wrigley. And then we have another dog. She's a little smaller. She is quite feisty, and her name is Lola. She likes to jump up at people and lick them. She used to scratch the hizzity heck out of me, but she's not done that anymore. For a while, anyway. As I stare at a scratch mark on my foot that was left from her. Okay, Pinstripe Potaroo. Or Potaroo. Potaroo. I'm gonna say Potaroo. I don't know. Pinstripe. We'll call him Pinstripe. Are you as handsome as people say you are? Probably, because I don't think people say I'm very handsome. Pinstripe, on the other hand, he's quite handsome. Look at this guy, slick back hair and all that. I love this boss fight because he's got a Tommy gun. He's got a freaking Tommy gun. And you gotta hide. This is terrifying. Boom. You've been doing pretty well. Oh, that should have hit him. Oh. No. Pinstripe, come on, buddy. You're supposed to wait until he's dazed completely to get him, but I usually am able to get him pretty good while he's in transition there. Oh, whoop. Surprise attack. There we go. Oh, that's funny. There's a drawing on the floor of Crash with like a red mark through him, and Pinstripe with a gun. That's so funny. I never even saw that before. Boom! And we got him, ladies and gentlemen. Hip hip hoorah! We sure got him. That we did. That we did. I think there are only 2 more bosses left in the game. Yep, I believe that is the case. So we have, looks like a few more levels left, and then some other stuff going on here. But let's take a moment. Let's take a moment and check on our progress. Let's see how far we've gotten. Okay. So, yeah, we've for our first session here, we sure have been making some good progress here. Oh, there's a bonus level I totally forgot about here. Let's go ahead and do this real quick. Whole hog. This is, oh yeah, this was the other hog level. Wolf from the Moon asks, favorite superhero? Well, I mean, I do have a video on this channel, Joey's top 10 favorite superheroes, so if you're interested in that, feel free to check that out. But, I have a lot of favorites, but my overall top pick is Spider-Man. Always was, always will be, because I just relate to him a lot. You know, I always thought it was really... Oh my god, I went flying again, Jesus. I always thought it was, like, really special that there was a character who wasn't, like, a super handsome older dude. He was just some young kid, you know, with money problems, who couldn't figure out how to date girls. I should have hit that. That wasn't fair. And then had to, like, take care of his sick aunt and still get a job and stuff like that. Like, even superheroes with jobs usually aren't, like, a big deal ever. Like, yeah, Clark Kent works at the Daily Planet, but there's no stories about Superman struggling to pay rent, you know? So just even as a kid, I thought that was really intriguing, because I especially really liked the with great power comes great responsibility motto, and I kind of alter that into my own personal philosophy, which is that, you know, if you have the ability to do something good for the world, then you should do it. You know, superpowers or no superpowers, if you can, you know, be a killer chef, then you go do that. You know, if you're a talented writer, you go write those books, all that stuff, you know? And I think that's just a good way to live your life, you know? So Spider-Man is up there. He's my top one for sure. I do like Batman a lot, though. Batman is a really close second, mostly because of the world, than the character itself, and then Superman too, which, you know, for the opposite reason, is more for the character than anything else. Like, kind of what he represents as an idea, and all that. But I don't think there's very many Superman stories that are super great out there. I really want to pick up, I know Brian Michael Bendis, one of my favorite comic writers of all time, has moved over to DC, and they gave him Superman, and I know he's been writing some Superman stuff, and I hear it's really great. I do own Action Comics number 1000, which is what he... I believe it was his first one. So yeah, first of all, look at this progress we made. All these levels today. We did fairly well for ourselves, I think. But yeah, I like Brian Michael Bendis' work on Spider-Man, in particular, a lot. So I was really surprised that they put him on Superman when he went to DC. I thought for sure he was a shoo-in for like Teen Titans or something, or but I've heard he's bringing some of his writing styles from Ultimate Spider-Man to the Man of Steel comic that he's doing right now, and I believe they're relaunching Superman with number 1 after his miniseries concludes, and Bendis is staying on. But yeah, so that's something I like a lot too. I always thought Daredevil was cool as a superhero, and I love the Netflix show. Season 1, I think, is one of the most brilliant things on TV. Case in point. I am... Okay, never mind. Okay, here we go. Okay, always gotta remember to do this, because I remember one time I kept dying, and I just was eager to move ahead, and I just kept going forward, and I forgot, oh, there's a secret path down there that I gotta get. See, look, because now I gotta go back again. There you go. Much quicker, huh? So yeah, I do quite enjoy superheroes a lot. So good question, Sabian, my friend. And the channel is mainly superhero themed overall, which is why it might be, I guess, weird for some to see me doing Crash Bandicoot here, but I'm gonna kind of turn this into more of a, how should I word this? I'm gonna turn this YouTube channel into more of a just stuff that I like channel, if that makes any sense. I like gaming a lot. I like to play video games on my spare time, when I have spare time. So I have decided I really want to give streaming a shot, so that's why I put this thing together kind of quickly, because I realized, oh, I have the night free, and maybe I should make something of it. And Crash was just a game I thought that wasn't super story based and would be fairly easy for me to stream, and I thought it'd be fun, you know. And just with Spyro coming out soon, I was excited about that and thought it'd be fitting. So yeah, so expect to see some more gaming content for sure, and there will still be superhero movie reviews and stuff, I think. But, you know, like always, I am constantly reevaluating what I am doing in life. So, yeah, I will be doing some more stuff with this channel, for sure. I do want to apologize for, like, the radio silence, I guess, on just where content has gone or what has happened recently. I guess I kind of just figured, since I didn't have, like, a super big audience anyway, that it just wasn't super important to address. But no, I absolutely should have said something or put out a video or something announcing a hiatus, because that's kind of what I did. Because I had a moment in my life where, you know, just things were going pretty easy for me, so I got to make a lot of those videos, you know, namely the stuff I did with Owen, like the Batman movie pitch stuff, I keep missing that jump, and then all the, like the speculation stuff, the movie reviews and stuff, and I want to keep that going. I want to do more speculation and spoiler podcasts for movies out. I unfortunately couldn't get anything together for Thor Ragnarok, Black Panther, Avengers Infinity War, or even Incredibles 2 would have been fun to do. But, you know, I might, I will go and cover those at some point, I think. You and Owen. Yes, Sabian. Our buddy Owen. There's some videos of him and I on this channel if you're interested in checking out at some point. I am really proud. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna plug this for everybody. I'm really proud of the Batman movie pitch video we made. And I just died again. Good lord. Yeah, this one's gonna eat all my lives. I'm really proud of that. Because I thought my pitch was really good. And I'm really proud of some stuff that I came up with for that. So, if anything, that would be the thing I would like to see you guys check out. And I'm also excited too because of the in the Spider-Man Homecoming podcasts we did some sequel speculation. I said I thought Mysterio was going to be the next villain, and lo and behold, Jake Gyllenhaal apparently in talks to play Mysterio. Interesting choice, not one I would think of for Mysterio immediately, but one that I like a lot. Because I've been waiting for Gyllenhaal to get into the superhero movies business for a while now, because he's wonderful. There was a movie he did recently. I died again. I'm so sorry. There was a movie he did recently called Nightcrawler, where a lot of people were pointing to that he would play like a really good villain because of that movie. And Mysterio is one of my favorite characters in Spider-Man comics, so I'm excited that they got one of my favorite actors to play him. So I think that'll be cool. So it's exactly the same kind of thing that I had when when Michael Keaton was picked to be the Vulture, because I was just super stoked about that. I'm like, oh, what, Batman, Beetlejuice is gonna play Vulture? That's awesome. And they actually made Vulture into one of, if not the best, Marvel villain. Okay, maybe not the best. I think Thanos probably takes that crown pretty easily because of Infinity War, but I think in terms of like writing and character and stuff, Vulture was amazing in Homecoming. So yeah, so some speculation stuff I still stand by. Some stuff I think will probably come true that we thought of. So that I'm proud of. I am proud of the stuff that I have done on this channel so far. I just think there was just a period of my life where it just was easy for me to make videos, and then there came a period where it was not easy for me to make I should just kept going. Where it was not easy for me to make videos. I have been in college for a while, and I got swamped with a lot of classes, trying to figure out work situation. Because, you know, the dream, I guess, one day would be to get paid for doing YouTube. So, which I was for a bit, but then the whole you need to have 1,000 subscribers to be monetized thing happened, and you know, because that happened, I'm like, oh, I only got, I think, 75 right now at the time of this recording. I thought, oh boy, that's not going to happen. So I just couldn't. I just decided I couldn't dedicate so much time on my life to doing videos when it wasn't going to be beneficial to me. You know, where it was going to be a lot of prep work, a lot of requiring to edit and do stuff like that. Because, you know, the way that I like to do stuff, I like to polish things, videos, and just make them look, spruce them up and all that stuff too. 76, thank you, Sabian. I appreciate you subscribing. So yeah, I am working on building this up. I would like to. That's why I want to do streaming somewhat regularly, because that's something that I can set up pretty easily. Things that people tend to like to watch a lot. And I think I'm an entertaining guy. I am an actor after all, with some improv experience and stuff. So hopefully that brings some fun flavor to the table. So yeah, I am working on building an audience and trying to make things more consistent with the channel. So moving forward, I can say to anybody who is still paying attention, I will definitely be doing more content, and it will be more regular. I'm just going to be deciding pretty soon what exactly that is and how it's going to come to be, because now, with my show ending pretty soon, I have more free time, and I'm trying to find some ways that I can get cracking on some stuff and do some stuff too, because as I said before, I do work in my area, and I don't want to stop that anytime soon, especially not paid work, because that is always nice to get involved with. At the moment, I am trying to figure out how I can do this more regularly and still continue to act and make money through other jobs and stuff as well too. Because acting alone does not pay the bills. I will say that. But good news is I am taking a lighter school load from now on. I'm only going to do part-time stuff. So I will have less college to worry about. So I will continue to do stuff as we move forward. So fret you not, mon frere, which I think is my love in French. I'm not sure, but if it's not, it is to me now. Damn it. So yeah, I am, I still think I want to make this mostly superhero-based, though, so I think occasionally I will, do comic reviews of, like, graphic novels and stuff I have, and, talk about certain topics in comics. I really want to at some point, and let me know what you guys think, Sabian and the other people watching this too. And yeah, and even when this goes live as a video, I'd love to hear comments too of what people think. But I would like to do kind of a not really a talk show. I don't know how to describe it, but more of a, you know, having a co-host and being like live on camera and being like, well, we read this book this week, and so we're going to talk about it, or we all saw this movie together and we're going to talk about it, and do more like talking, like doing reviews kind of thing together. And that is what I would like to do mainly a lot of reviews, and video game stuff, and also some like and even like a topic show, like where we just like I would love to do that. Nice, Sabian. Yeah, it'd be cool to have you on the show, buddy. Because yeah, I think one thing I would like to do too is like even just discuss topics in comics. You know, like I've been toying around a few ideas and stuff, but one that I want to do is should Batman ever be married? Because there's a comic coming out soon. They're really hyping it up from DC. Batman and Catwoman are getting married, and so I hear a lot of comic book people that I know of talking about like, well, should he ever be married? Like, can he ever have that happy life? Is Catwoman the right one for him, or is there anyone, kind of thing? So I think that would be, you know, fun to get a Batman fan on and start doing some stuff like that. But yeah, no, I think I would have, I have a nice collection of friends, and I think I would maybe have a different co-host each show depending on what the topic is. So yeah, that's just kind of the idea that I am toying around most right now. So just so you guys know that I am working on that kind of stuff. Sabian, color gem, yes! Thank you for reminding me this is a color gem level. I actually was not paying attention when I clicked on it. Whoop! Okay, I almost just died there. This is one of the harder levels in the game. Definitely not the hardest level. And not even the hardest level that looks like this, because Stormy Ascent, oh boy, Stormy Ascent is a bitch. Which Stormy Ascent actually uses the graphics from this level, and it was a scrapped level from the original Crash 1 that they added in as DLC for this remastered collection, because it was kind of like infamous, because the reason it was removed and scrapped, even though it was like totally finished, was because it was apparently too hard. So that was kind of a big deal that we got to have that back in. Ooh. Oh, those jumps really, like, freaked me the heck out, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, expect to have some more content here soon. And I would also like to plug, there is a Facebook page for the Superhero Fan Show right now, which is what the channel used to be called a little bit ago. Now I've just kind of changed it to just my name, with the Superhero Fan 21 moniker under it, and I died. I thought that would come up sooner. So yeah, I think I might keep that for the time being, I think, but I might repurpose that page and use that. I think what I'm going to do is I will have a Facebook page dedicated solely to the YouTube channel, and I'm going to post like when I'm going to stream and stuff like that. So I'll be like, hey, at this time is when I'm going to tune in, so keep an eye on YouTube for it, you know? So that is the thought at the moment. Sorry, hold on just a moment. I need to respond to something. I'm good. Okay. So yeah, I do want to make the streams a little bit more common as well, because I've been enjoying this. I really like it, and I think you know, announcing a little bit more ahead of time will get more people in, more people chatting and talking, because that's what I want this to wind up being someday. I want the live streams to be all about, you know, we're gonna chat about various things together, and gonna hear my opinions on some stuff, which would be nice to do. I I always appreciate YouTube content creators who do stuff like that, who have live streams and they like actually talk to the people that watch, and really shows when people are like super down to earth and stuff. I don't think I am going to be streaming much longer, guys, because in my time zone right now it is already 9 o'clock, and I know that doesn't seem super late for you guys, but I gotta get up cray early in the morning. I did the same exact thing. I gotta get up crazy early in the morning for work. And tomorrow's gonna be a long day for me because it's the final day for the summer camp that I teach at, and it's a theater-based summer camp, and they're putting on their show today. The kids, or tomorrow rather, they're putting on their show tomorrow, and so I have a super long day of camp, followed by their show, and immediately after I gotta go run over to my rehearsal. So I'm thinking once we beat this level, this will be it. So we're gonna end on a high note. We're gonna conquer this hard level. So anybody watching at the moment, if you wanna ask some questions about some topics of your choosing, feel free to, and I will answer. Or if you just want me to tell a story about anything, or okay, anything at all.